Hello film fans, happy Star Wars Day, welcome back to the channel. I am Metal Jedi Pirate and today we are going to be doing some fun facts about lightsabers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you enjoy this strange brand form of entertainment. That is myself, or should I say, you will subscribe. So today we are going to be checking out some fun facts about lightsabers, and you never know, you might learn something or you might know them all. Who actually knows? Let's crack on, shall we? So our first fact about lightsabers is the fact that they were meant to be held with two hands. Now this is due to the fact that the lightsabers themselves were meant to be quite heavy and quite powerful. So this means that holding them with one hand was not really a thing. If you think like a big, broad sword, they're quite heavy and it's not something you can sort of wield sort of one-handed. You have to sort of hold it with two. But this was eventually phased out due to the fact that George Lucas wanted to make the fights more exciting. So in Empire Strikes Back, you see obviously Vader hold it with one, bearing in mind he's got a mechanical arm. But it was great. It was phased out obviously in the prequel series because, they're all twirling and doing all this sort of stuff. And it shows a level of control and skill. Obi-Wan Kenobi actor Ewan McGregor was allowed to pick his own lightsaber for The Phantom Menace, and it returned in Attack of the Clones. This was replaced with the original lightsaber used in A New Hope for Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber from A New Hope was made from various different parts that you wouldn't think of. So the top of the lightsaber was made from a Rolls-Royce jet engine balance pipe. The middle was made from parts of a No. 3 MK1 rifle grenade. And the bottom grip was made parts of a Browning AN-M2 machine gun. The very end was made from a tap fixture. So where Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber was made up of various different parts, Anakin's wasn't. It was made from a Graflex camera 4x5 model flash gun. And basically what they did is they took the top off and then they added bits to it to give it its now iconic look. Keeping with Anakin's and Obi-Wan's lightsabers, we're going to move on to General Grievous. I never realised till recently that General Grievous in his battle against Obi-Wan actually uses two familiar lightsabers. One of them being Anakin's hilt design and the other being Obi-Wan's hilt design. On his right hand, the top one is Anakin's hilt and the bottom one is Obi-Wan's hilt, with the only difference being Anakin's hilt emitting a green blade, where Obi-Wan's is emitting a blue blade. Now this is just a case of Jedi's just happen to have the same design and he's just happened to kill those and that's what they look like. George Lucas's original concept for lightsabers were always meant to be blue for Jedi, red for Sith. Now in Return of the Jedi, obviously we have Luke's green lightsaber. Obviously this is a toy version of this and the one I've got on my arm looks a bit more detailed. But the reason why it's green is because it didn't show up on the footage very well. So when they put the special effect on for the blue, it didn't show up against the blue sky background in the Sarlacc scene. So they changed it to green to make it more visible. Now this is essentially how green lightsabers were born. Because on the original artwork for Return of the Jedi, you can see Luke holding up the lightsaber and it is blue. So originally they were going to go for that, but they made the choice to change it to green, and basically lore was somewhat built on that day. Lore was also expanded upon because of Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. Jackson asked George Lucas if he could have a purple lightsaber. George Lucas said yes, he did, and he got one. The reason behind this was because Samuel Jackson at the Battle of Geonosis, when watching it, goes, I want to be able to find myself in a sea of green and blue lightsabers and go, oh look, there I am because I've got a purple one.
I have the real one at home that has bad motherfucker right here.
And that is basically how he managed to get the purple lightsaber, and that's how the green lightsaber came about, and that's how all the lore for lightsabers within the Star Wars universe was basically born. There wouldn't be much lore around it if it wasn't for these two components. So, you know, we wouldn't have orange, we wouldn't have yellow, we wouldn't have various, you know, different colours. With various designs of hilts and different colours of lightsabers, we now come to sound. Ben Burtt is the creator of the lightsaber's iconic sound. He also created the voice of R2-D2, the blasters, and the breathing of Vader. The sound of the lightsaber came from a broken cable being past a TV screen, which picked up a buzz and hum, which makes its iconic sound. The lightsabers used for the filming of the prequel trilogy were metal poles that used to break after most takes, as Hayden Christensen and Ewan McGregor used to hit each other so hard that they would break. For later movies, they used the LED lighted sabers, which give off a glow. Lightsabers in the original trilogy would have had movie screen material on a rotating pole which reflect the light, which was powered by a battery pack which was connected to the lightsabers up the actor's arm. As the original trilogy progressed, they got rid of the rotating poles and just keep metal poles with reflective tape on them. I have been Metal Jedi Pirate. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed these weird fun facts about lightsabers. Check out some Star Wars related content here, and we shall see you guys on the next video.